out looking down at your phone. Where's your phone at?
I was texting Anthony.
Oh, she was texting Anthony saying, Anthony, be ready. Or I thought she was actually playing the Vegas game that the Gingers got. She was sitting here playing that for 30 minutes before the live.
I'm guilty.
She was playing it and having a good time. But hey, what's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well tonight. Man, it's we actually have a yesterday was my Friday, so I have a day off from work. So we did we got some great guests tonight. We got Ronnie and Alma.
Very excited.
Alma with Life is Good Today, and then we got Hani coming on at the very end with his two daughters. Towards the end of it, we're going to bring Anthony in, and we got a sour challenge. So hang around. These sour pickle balls. Adventures Ahead was so gracious enough to allow us to do a sour challenge with something that they hated and said was really nasty. So yeah, we're going to do a sour ball challenge at the very end. Don't want to miss that because we're going to have kids and adults doing it. I might even talk Michelle into doing it. So. You don't think you're going to do it? No, sorry. Hey, I'm going to try. You'll notice at the bottom, and I'm not going to go into this too much. We've mentioned it for the last couple of weeks. The Mullins family, Sean and Steph, have been in our thoughts and prayers. And last week, on I think it was Saturday evening, Sean took his trip to heaven because I'm pretty sure he was a believer. But we went ahead and put the link in for their GoFundMe at the bottom. We'll play that the whole video, and at the top of YouTube, it's pinned up at the top. So if you feel led at some point, we're not going to bring it on. I thought about doing some kind of little montage, for about a minute for them, but everything's been said. It can be said. Everybody loves them. Everybody's been supporting them. So we're just going to put the link at the very top, up in the top of the chat here. And if you feel led to give, please give. I'm not going to solicit anybody to give. But Tony on the Lolita Loca had put that link up on their page, so I feel pretty confident it's legit. We donated a small amount as well.
It's certainly a worthy cause.
And it went through okay. So, it's definitely a worthy cause. And all that money is really going towards their the celebration of life for Sean. So again, hit that if you want to hit that. It's pinned at the very top of YouTube. And again, their families in our thoughts and prayers. Today, though, we had a day off.
We did,
and
it was very exciting.
It was so nice. We took Anthony to school. They started back to school last week, and then we went to one of our favorite places, but we don't get to go eat there a whole lot because it's usually really packed. Hops Burger Bar in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Yes. They got, I think, I know at least one, but maybe two restaurants in Greensboro, and they've got some great burgers. I mean, they have a burger of the week. It's really good.
It was incredible.
It was really good.
I'm paying for it now, but it was incredible.
You got farts now. What'd you say?
I've got farts.
Oh, I thought you said I got a pain fart right now. Sorry.
That is so not what I said. Paying.
I think the onion rings has gotten to Michelle. Just.
I didn't need any.
Don't hit me in my arm. Please don't hit me in my arm.
This is his COVID arm.
No, I'm going to tell you that's my COVID arm, but this is my COVID arm. Hey, I went and got the shot today. I got the vaccine. If y'all seen our channel and you've seen the just fun parody we did on Guns N' Roses' Patience, and we turned it into the song Vaccine, making fun several months back, just goofing around, being very, crazy.
Silly.
And having a good time. That's what, Ronnie and them's channel, Life is Good Today. That's just kind of our philosophy, but I wasn't witty enough to come up with that title. So we got the vaccine in Winston-Salem, North Carolina at the fairgrounds. It was very organized, but we went into this huge education building. It's basically like a big annex, and we go in and they number us off. We go down the lines, we sit down, and we take the, they give you some information. They pull out these big bullhorns, and they're like, if you're in the very back, put your thumbs up if you hear me, put your thumbs up. And they're calling all these instructions. And I swear I thought I was in the movie The Purge. I thought they was getting ready to come out there and start shooting everybody. There was a gentleman sitting right beside of me. He was kind of laughing too. And then the lady sitting directly in front, I was the first one to get a shot out of the 20 people in our group. And they had two stations up on each side going down lines of 10. And me and another gentleman got our shots first. And as soon as I got my shot and it went to the next lady, she got her shot. Next thing I know, she's on the floor. And I'm like, whoa. And then the guy beside me starts freaking out. What's wrong with her? What's happening? What's wrong with her? And like, I think she's just kind of nervous and gets a little nervous, And she said something about, so here they bring up these privacy things. Here I am with my cell phone, Here I am. I pull out the cell phone. I'm about to record the whole thing, and I'm like, man, I might make the news. I wonder what kind of short video this would make out in the Middle East. Well, then I started thinking about it, and right before I hit snap, I was like, what if the flash goes off on this, and everybody in there knows I'm taking a picture of some lady passed out taking the vid shot, the COVID shot.
You could not see her face.
So yeah, so I ended up taking a test shot first, to make sure there's no flash. And then there wasn't. So then I text Michelle and I'm like, look, this lady's in the floor. No, you couldn't see her face.
No.
I made sure
her
face
wasn't there. There were people surrounding her.
They had like 8 people around that lady. You thought she was, her foot was cut off or something. Come on, man.
It was just
a shot. It was easy. It was easy peasy, But hey, I had no side effects. I did feel like my ears got a little red or flushed there for a second. But other than that, I didn't have any problems. I go back on April 13th, and that'll be the second shot. So Michelle's done have both of hers, so we're good to go. Yes. Hey, it's 8:06, and I told Alma and Ronnie it's going to be 8:05. We're going to bring them on. We're going to go through real quick, and then we're going to bring them on in the house real quick. Looks like we got a little over 30 people in the house. That's great. I hope you guys, the moderators, give them love. Looks like we got, I can't go all the way up to the very beginning. I apologize for that. Tyler Show is in here. Blaine's in the house. Billy Sparks is in the house. Jenny Brox is in the house. Texas Pepito, what's up, my man? Good to see you up in here. Paul Vines, what's happening, brother? Cruising through life with Al and Jeannie. Man, they moved down to Florida, and I'm really, really, really loving those pictures they're showing. Tom, hey, we're going to eat some pickled pig feet at the end, Tom. Be ready for that. That's going to be our challenge today is pickled pig feet. Always on the move with Josh. How you doing, buddy? Mama Maxine. Throw up a prayer for Mama Maxine. She's having surgery on Monday, and we know everything's going to go well, but she's got surgery on Monday. We got Jenny Brock cruising through life with Al and Jeannie. I already said that. Holly Ayers, how you doing, lady? Jonathan Short from the Six Traveling Shorts are in the house. Again, Texas Pepito. I love it when you guys are talking back and forth. Dan Zulch. Billy already said that. The Cruise World Mark had a great live last night. He had over 50 at some point. Check his show on Wednesday nights. Such talent with him and Stephanie. Great show last night. I think everybody else. We got the beach off. Mr. Hani is in the house. Thank you, Hani, for being here. We're going to be with you a little bit here in a second. Mr. Anthony Simone, how you doing, brother? Spiker's Crazy Adventures in the house. Oh, man, I'm sure I'm going to miss somebody. Rhonda B. Dewey Ski, how you doing, Dewey?
Did I not just say?
Team Hutchins, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Go back down a little bit. We got Beach Please on here.
Oh, yeah, Beach Please. Okay, Beach Life. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got back confused on my Beach Please. I don't want to get in trouble on that. We got Betsy, I think, from the Beach Please, and we got the Beach Life too. Those are a little bit complicated, but we got the beach. we got the Beach Life tonight. Yeah, we got the beaches, as they say. What's up, beaches? Got Betsy from Beach Please. There we go. All right, I'm running behind. I got to go. I got to get down here to the bottom here. Who we got? Positive Vibes Adventures in the house. Thank you for dropping in. Love that channel. I've been watching some of you guys out on I think you did some skiing and stuff recently too. Let's see, who else we got? All right, I'm 2 minutes behind, Michelle. T&K Travels, what's up? I love your Disney things. We're getting ready to go down to Orlando here in a couple of weeks. I've been watching those. Haven't been able to hit your bullhorns, please. That's funny. Bill from NGM, how you doing, Bill? Again, I apologize if I missed him, but Daniel Donnelly, that's my man. He gives us all the food trips, driving through everywhere. He's a truck driver, if I'm not mistaken, and he gives us all the good deal. Hey, that's everybody. We're 4 minutes behind, Michelle. You've got to get me in line.
That's too much of a challenge.
Guess our drink tonight, too. And it may be Bowling Springs Kool-Aid. I don't know. All right, so we're going to show the intro. Our intro is going to come up right here, right now for Miss Alma and Ronnie, and then bam, they're in the chat. Go ahead and come up with your questions for them in advance. You're going to love this one. Great couple coming up.
What's going on, guys?
Brother and sister from North Kakalaki, North Carolina. Hey, look, what? Hey,
Oh, that looks good.
mine's kind of hidden because I don't want all the church people up in here to see what I'm drinking. But
Exactly. I
hey,
understand.
they're fine with what I'm drinking up here. So, how are you guys doing? It's great to finally meet you guys. I mean, just prior to this, we've talked behind the scenes. Ronnie, you've helped me out a lot on
It's a
the
little bit.
channel with some stuff and testing and stuff. But you guys doing all right today?
We are.
Fantastic.
Let me just, I see all the chat, and they were waiting for it. They, woo!
Yeah. Hey, we even had that in the intro video. Now we had to pull out the Ric Flair. I love your Ric Flair video you have. Yeah, everybody's yelling at you. Yay, they love you guys.
Hey, we love them. Great community. Josh, great guy. Traveling Gilberts, love them for sure.
Yeah, there's good people in the house. We love the travel and cruising community, especially that cruising community. We love everybody, but they make you feel welcome at home.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing about a cruise. When you go on a cruise or something like that, man, you're just happy and you just want to have fun and let loose and don't take life so short, right? Because life is good today, right?
Life is good today, that's for sure.
Hey, so a lot of people I'm seeing in here know who you guys are. I know you've done quite a few live shows. You have your own live shows on Friday nights. You do the Thirsty Thursday, which is going to be on immediately after this. So there's a link for that coming in towards the end. But yeah, tell us a little bit about your channel. When you got started. We went back and watched some of your really old videos from the very beginning today, just as a reminder to get. We'd already watched them once before, just as a reminder. But who got you into it? What did you like? All that kind of good information that everybody wants to know about your channel.
I see you don't want it. But okay, so we started the channel back in summer 2019. I'm in between school years. It's summer break. I'm bored. I need something to do. I said, why not do a channel? Hey, but every time we went on a trip or anything, we always watched YouTube. We're going to, research. We said, hey, maybe we can, help somebody else out and have fun doing it. And, of course, cataloging memories online and that kind of thing. So, I guess my very first channel that I ever watched was Lolita Loca. They were from Charlotte at the time. So, I mean, I saw them and so I checked Tony's stuff out. And then I think it somehow led into Adventures Ahead. And then it's just branched off from there. I mean, I'm pretty sure I met y'all in Adventures Ahead. You being a North Carolina guy, I'm like, hey, North Carolina. I mean, that's automatic connection right there. So, and then Spikers, I see them in here. Met them through Adventures Ahead because it went Adventures Ahead, Degenerate Cruisers, Spikers, and it just branched out from there, and it's just been growing ever since. We've hung out.
I love the karaoke y'all did. The karaoke y'all did there with the Spikers down in the pools late at night. That was hilarious. I don't know if that was on Facebook Live or if it was all YouTube, but we were watching that and we were living vicariously through you guys as y'all were doing the live karaoke in the hot tub. That was hilarious.
I'm telling you, we had a great time. The Spikers, great people. We consider them friends, good friends, and they put us up for a week down in Florida. We drove down there, hung out with them. They took care of us. We actually stayed in Doug, Dad's RV for the week. Great times. I mean, we fell in the pool and out of the pool. Okay, that was just me, but
hey, so looking back at some of your old videos. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Beach Police found our channel through a creator's channel there. Yeah, Tony and them was really they were from Charlotte. Our son got starstruck by Tony and Jenny and found out they was in Charlotte, and that's kind of how we got stuck too. We was watching the Sea Cruisers, LLL, of course Don's the godfather of cruising, and then we got hooked on the EECC, and Adventures Ahead was doing the lives every week on Saturday night, and then we were off on Saturday nights. So I consider Josh and Michelle, even though they've, that they've been one of the longest channels live. Them and Tony and Jenny a while now. I know Sharon at Seas was too, and there's a lot of great lives out there though. We enjoy that.
Oh yeah, we give up cable and we just watch YouTube all the time now.
I think I mentioned that on your Marco Polo today was that, really other than sports, I don't watch. I mean, Michelle knows that. I'm in there all night long watching lives all night, and we just we like to support the community. And I can't wait till we start cruising again and traveling again because there's going to be so many vlogs coming out, and then you got the lives too. Hopefully, it's going to be a lot of fun. And that sounds like it's coming up soon. I read today that in in Nassau, the Bahamas, that there's a cruise line that's going to start back really soon. So that's going to be really cool.
Super exciting.
Yeah, I saw that they're going to make that one of their home ports. I mean, they're already flagged in the Bahamas, so they're thinking like July 4th maybe starting up. I believe it's
So early on your cruising vlogs and stuff, I know recently you've went twice, I think, to Cancun down, since you can't go cruising. What are your thoughts on that? I've seen on your live shows that you talked about a little bit, but hey, if somebody was concerned or scared about going to an all-inclusive, we've done that before. We had a great experience. It's been 10 years ago, but we went to the DR in Punta Cana and we had a blast. Tell us your opinion, both of y'all, what you thought, about the all-inclusive, the food, the drinks, all that kind of good stuff.
We loved all-inclusive. Actually looking at Punta Cana in May.
It's a nice place.
Can't cruise. We've actually had this discussion, which one do we like better? I don't think we'll ever give up cruising. We love cruising, but there's certain things about cruising you love and certain things about all-inclusive. Typically on cruises, we like to do a beach day.
We'll do an excursion.
With drinks and day at the beach. So like you get that all the time with all-inclusive, so you don't have to pay for an all-inclusive or for excursion.
So, and we had a great time. And, the first time we went to the Fiesta Americana in Cancun, and this time we went to the Riu Palace Peninsula. And I really liked the Riu better. But then again, we were in the adults only section. So we did, we love our grandbabies, we love our kids, but if we're traveling without kids, we don't really want to be around, too many kids. So, I mean, we were adults only, heated pool. We had waiters and waitresses that made sure we had, I still have a half a cup, and they'd be like, you want another one? You want another one? No, wait, shot. And they'd learn your name just like on a cruise ship, and knew what you like to drink, and they took care of you. And they were all, as far as safety, I mean, they were always cleaning. They had like the buffets that they would actually let you serve yourself, but it seemed like every 5 minutes they had somebody going around and changing out the dipping spoons or the tongs or whatever, and changing those out. And it was like a constantly just changing things out so that people would touch. So, I mean, safety, I felt safe the whole time. I mean, you wore your mask inside the building, except for when you were eating. Out by the pool, you didn't have to wear it, or on the beach or something like that. But so, I mean, safety from the time I got into, Mexico to the time I left, I mean, not one time did I feel unsafe. Well, I'm going to take it back. We did go on a pirate ship and had a great time. But I thought they did kind of pack us in a little bit, so there wasn't as much social distancing on that pirate ship. But other than that, I thought we had a great time. You agree?
And the pirate ship was a great time.
Oh, we had a great time on that pirate ship. Jolly Roger
smushed in there a little bit.
Yeah, I tried. I don't know if that was the same ship I threw out there or not. I stole a picture off. All the pictures was stolen off your Facebook page that we threw up there. So I don't know if that was the same one or somebody else threw it on, but it looked really cool. It looks like it'd be a fun trip. Hey, one thing I did notice, and this is kind of a segue into something I want to show right here real quick.
Okay.
And I'm not going to embarrass you guys. It ain't really about you. All the drinking going on these all-inclusives, And I saw Dewey. Dewey's in the chat here, and Miss Nautical Nurse Nancy herself.
Do it.
Yeah, they were talking about how they had to hydrate up really good because, hey, it's all inclusive. There's no 15 drink limit, and you got to drink plenty of water. And I saw this week, and I thought, this is something I'm thinking about. So here's a couple-minute video clip I'd like to show real quick, which reminded me of an all-inclusive when we went. Just all the water you drink and all the drinking you do. I love the way you call it a drinky drink. Mama's juice box is what we call it sometimes when mama's taking one. All right, here we go here.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Yep, I'm fine. I had a lot to drink last night.
Okay. Are you sure you're... Are you sure everything's fine? That's a really long time.
What?
Are you
Say don't talk to me while I'm
I'm a little worried. Are you sure everything's okay? This is not normal, I don't think. Are you not worried about this? Are you?
yeah.
Something's wrong, okay? This is not right. I'm a little. Can you please talk to me about this?
Yeah, I think, okay, that should be good. That's almost empty now. That's nice, okay.
What are you
Good
doing?
morning.
Wow. Ronnie, have you ever had to go to the bathroom like that?
I mean, maybe once or twice. I mean, like they say, when you crack the keg, it seems like it's all.
Hey, when I was in my 20s or teens, and I kept thinking, 30 was old then, 30, 40, and 50, and I'm about to hit 50 in a couple of weeks. And we all, as men, and we get older, and we're married to nurses, right? Miss Alma's a nurse, Michelle's a nurse.
Right.
I'm scared of what you're going to
They
say.
know this type stuff, but sometimes you got to be careful of that flow. If I was in the bathroom and it was coming out like that, you'd have done walked in there. What is going on up in there?
Yes. I would have.
You'd be like, what's the matter? What's happening here?
That may have been set up, but the first time I saw that, I was crafting. I was crafting. I can't speak now either. When you get to 50 and you drinking some Coke Zero, you can't speak right either. It's probably that Bowling Springs Kool-Aid. Can you give us a tip? Now, I've seen a couple of videos of yours, Ronnie and Alma. What is the? Oh, look, it's already gone.
It's already gone. I mean,
You got to get you another one live here. You got a couple more minutes. Get you another one between 8:30 and 9. What is the recipe for that
Yes.
Bowling Springs Kool-Aid you got down there?
all right. So you take this 16-ounce cup or any 16-ounce cup, and you fill it full of ice. And after you fill it full of ice, you take a 1.5-ounce jigger full of Grey Goose vodka and pour that in there. And then you just top off your glass with some Diet Cherry Lemon Sundrop. Take your little straw and mix it up, and then sip.
But Michelle's writing this down now. She's the nurse in her's coming out to write every bit of this down. She's over writing everything down. So a lot of people don't know, Ronnie. Like you got the clear solo cup. I've got the traditional red solo cup. But a lot of people don't realize this, that every line on here is a certain ounce amount.
That's what I've heard or read.
So I don't know if it's 4, 8, 12, 16, or whatever it is, the divisions on it. But really mine's probably a knockoff Sam's Club version.
I'm sure.
But really the original solo cup was amount of ounces in it. So just to let you know, a little bit of redneck North Carolina information there is the lines on a solo cup have to do with how many ounces is in the beverage. So
normally, we don't even pay that no attention. We just
yes.
So me too, Ronnie. And hey, can you tell us a little bit? I know we got a couple minutes here, and then you guys got to get ready for your next show.
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit about what your channel's got going on? Any kind of vlogs you got coming out in the near future, and then any kind of travel that you got already planned or booked coming up.
Sure. Okay, so every Thursday night we do at 9 p.m. Eastern, we do what we call our Thursday edition. We try to have some kind of entertainment, whether it's trivia or a live entertainment. Tonight we have Steve Dukes, which is a carnival piano player. And of course, there's no cruising, so therefore he's got to make some money. So we have entertainers on. We have the tip jar. If you're able to drop a few bucks in the tip jar and request some songs, have a great night, then hey, it's all good. And then on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have our Friday Night Live, which we do that every Friday night. Now, this Friday night, we're not actually having a live. We're going to do a premiere of our very first video from the recent Cancun.
One of we will be at work.
She has to work. So, it's a whole lot harder for me to fill up an hour's worth of time. So I'm just going to premiere a 15-minute video of our very first day heading to Cancun this last trip.
Okay, cool.
And then, of course, we've got Sarah and Bob from Q's Cruises, which are friends of ours. They got their 1K giveaway at 8 o'clock. So, it gives everybody plenty of time to get over there and support them and have a great time and try to win some prizes. You got till tonight, I believe, to enter the chance to win. So go do it. Go do it. And, of course, we may be going. We don't have any cruises booked because we had May 1st through the 10th, a back-to-back out of Charleston, South Carolina, on the Carnival Sunshine booked, but it just got canceled while we were in Mexico. So of course, the crafty people that we are, we're all hanging out in the pool and having a few drinks. Hey, let's just go to the Dominican Republic.
Well, I think it actually started off.
Well, y'all talked about Morocco, the Dominican Republic, Cancun.
I want us to go somewhere, just
Jamaica.
not stay at home.
But they said, hey, you got to travel. I mean,
the end of May, we're looking at Punta Cana, the Dominican Republic.
Yeah. Are y'all looking at the Rio again as well, or is there a different place there?
It's the Rio.
The Rio looked awesome from everything I've seen that you guys have shown. The Marco Polos that were out, and then Nautical Nurse Nancy, and then way back when D&G Explorers went and Wanda went, everything looked great. I mean, I would book it tomorrow if I knew that we could. They still won't allow an international travel for Michelle or I on our jobs up here in Winston-Salem, so we'd have to be quarantined after that, even after the shot. So, but yeah, that place looks awesome. It really does.
We had a great time for sure, and I recommend it to anyone that's able to go. I mean, again, we felt safe the whole time.
We were actually, I kind of did quarantine because I've been off 10 days since we've got back.
So you got quarantined, Alma?
Well, they didn't require it, but we originally were planning a trip to Egypt. And since that didn't happen, we went to Mexico. So, but I just kept my days off. And so I kind of self-quarantined for the last 10 days. So not required.
All right. Well, hey, I know we went a couple minutes over our 8:30 time slot. We can't thank you enough. I mean,
yes,
you guys
thank
are
you so much.
an awesome just a couple for the cruising community. I love the fact on Thursday nights you guys are giving these people in the piano bar that worked on the ships and stuff an opportunity to make some money. It just shows the true heart of your channel, and you guys are. So we thank you very much for coming on tonight. Maybe we can do it again and do a full hour down the road. We're trying to give as many channels as much publicity as we can. Start now and go back and have one guest tonight.
Yeah, just reach out to us. I mean, if we can do it, we'll definitely do it. We can talk some pulled pork. I'm not a professional like yourself, but I do.
I saw your ribs video, and I saw your baked beans video, and I've seen your carnival cheeseburger video. So I know you got some skills down there and on the East Coast.
Yeah, I like to cook, so maybe. So reach out to us. But yeah, we got a Thursday edition. And Mike, Michelle, thanks for having us on. And
thank you so much.
It's nice to meet you both.
All right,
It's nice
thank
to
you.
see you.
You have a great
Bye-bye.
evening. Thank you. Wow. So hey, we're a couple minutes behind, right? Hani, I think, is in the green room. He's ready to go. We're about 3 minutes behind. We're going to text Anthony here in a few minutes to get ready to go to the last 10 minutes of the show. We pulled together. Hey, Alma and Ronnie. Hey, all the video. I mean, the links to these channels is in the description. Plus, Nightbot, our paid sponsor is Nightbot. We're paying them $15 an hour to do this, but they're no, not really. They're dropping the links in for the beach life. They're dropping it in for Life is Good Today, and please hit those if you hadn't subbed to them. We're going to play a quick little video here of an intro for Hani's channel, The Beach Life, and then boom, Hani's going to be in here. We're going to talk a little bit with Hani. And then we're going to do that sour challenge with the kids at the end. That's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to hang around to watch that, we hear these things are really bad. They're so bad that Adventures Ahead told us we couldn't do this on the live, and we're doing it anyway because we're just rebels. Hani and I are rebels. We're willing to do some Indian leg wrestling with Josh down the road in a matchup head-to-head and with sour pickle balls in our mouth while we're doing it.
Wow.
I don't know. All right. We're going to play the video here for Mr. Hani and the Beach Life. Here's their intro, and then boom, he's going to be in with us. Hello, Ronnie.
Hi, how are you?
Nice Facebook stalking footage there. Good job.
Yeah, I kind of went. Somehow, I don't know what happened in that video. There was an echo during that, so I apologize in advance. We ran it like 5 times before, but somehow there was some kind of echo going on with that. I apologize for that. Yeah, I definitely had to do some Facebook stalking on you, but honey, man, you got a beautiful
You have a
family,
beautiful family.
beautiful wife, 3 beautiful daughters, man. You're a lucky man, man.
Thank you.
I do understand how you have to do this by yourself though, because of all the estrogen in your household. You got to get out there and do your hangout by yourself, probably just to get that testosterone out, right?
It's my alone time. It's either here or the restroom, right? So.
Hey, so Hani, man, you have taken the area by storm, man, the cruising community by storm. Your channel, man, with the characters you have, Mr. Richard goes in ya. I might, hey, it's getting closer to 9 o'clock. Dick goes in ya. Hilarious character that you pulled in on some of the other channels. I know I've seen it on Midlife Crazy. Brad and Kim run a great show. You do a great job on hosting the marriage challenge contest. That's been hilarious. And then your own show, man, you're really blowing up. You're doing a great job. You've already hit the 500 mark. You're on your way to 1,000. Thank you for what you're doing to the cruise and traveling community. And if you don't know his channel, The Beach Life, hit him up on Messenger, Facebook page. I got the link in that in the description as well. Hit him up on his YouTube channel, sub to his channel, hit that notification bell because Ani's got some good stuff going out, and he's a hard worker. He works full time. He does this, we do this for free on the side. We're not breaking the bank. We're not a big channel, and just show Hani some love. Got a great show. Hani, tell everybody. A lot of people in here I'm seeing in the chat, they know you. There may be a few people in here that don't know your channel. Most of them probably do, but tell us about your channel, how you got started. Your networking, your connections, and then who you've who you first came into cruising, who you kind of were looking at videos on YouTube on. Kind of give us some background.
Okay, yeah, definitely. So for me, I started watching, much like many people here, I started watching the videos to prepare for cruises. And through that, have watched pretty much almost all of the bigger channels for sure, some of the smaller channels and some of the mid-range. I guess, I hate to use that determination, right? Or, that designation of small, medium, large, but you know what I mean? Like, the Lolly Locas of the world and all and down. It's funny because I know we've had a little inside joke about Beach Please, but Beach Please is because they were out of California and went on a lot of the cruise ships that I went on. So I watched a ton of their videos and was a big fan of theirs. Still am a big fan of theirs, but now I can also call them friend, which is really awesome. So anyway, I've watched everybody. So at some point, I really got into this kick where I was watching a lot of Josh Hokum's videos. I liked his style. He was a young guy, and I just liked his energy and liked his style because you kind of felt like you were there with him. Started and went to his live show, and after a while, kind of befriended him, became a moderator there, and that's when I started really getting into the live thing. And my live show was supposed to be kind of a kickoff show to Josh's show, and we lost you there for a second. You guys there still?
No, we were here the whole time. We got kids and we got interrupted, and he was like all excited. I apologize. You were going fine. Keep going. We intentionally took ourselves out and let you keep talking. Great. Hey, that's just the professional that Hani is. When he thought something was going on wrong, he kept rolling with it. Good job, Hani. We heard you the whole time. We just had a 10-year-old in our ear, and I'm like, Anthony, we're on live.
It's all right. Listen, I told them, hey, keep it down, guys. It's like I had to pop the door open so they can get in here. Anyway, long story short, so through that, I decided that you know what, because as you guys know, in the bigger lives, and it's no fault of those people that are hosting, you just kind of get lost in the shuffle. And I thought it would be kind of fun to be able to interact with everybody, individually, with me sitting there as the host. And it's grown into what it is today. And it's funny, I was going to joke and say, life is good today and I must have the same agent because we keep getting booked together. But, and I say that, humorously, but I found, many other people through the Q's community through them, because I heard about them on Adventures Ahead, went and saw them, and then saw them on the Ednas, I think, Cruisathon, and then that's where I met like Brad from Midlife Create, a bunch of other people. So, and Ronnie helped me out when I first got started. So big thanks to him because he didn't know who I was and he didn't have to, but he, like he's done with many other people, he helped me kind of get the live show kicked off. So there's the long answer to your short question.
Yeah, what I love, Hani, about your channel is the creativity you got. You're bringing something fresh to the whole cruising community. The game shows that you've done have been great. Um, and we can all, as all creators, you come on, you talk about travel, you talk about cruising, and everybody wants to have their own little fresh spin on it. We had a lot of people in the food industry saying on the side, saying, "Hey, do a food channel," and we had people say you can't do food and you can't do travel together, you can't do cruising and food. That's who we are, though. I mean, we want to stay true to who we are. That's why it's a food and travel channel. We're going to have barbecue people on, smoking meat, restaurant reviews, and we're going to have cruising. Cruising is our love as far as traveling. But we're also going to go to the mountains of North Carolina because we live here in North Carolina. We can take advantage of that. But the cruising community is just a loving community, and I said it earlier. I can't imagine when we get back on the cruise ships and we're able to come out with content and we have the lives, just how it's going to blow up. But I feel the same way you do, Honey. You go on these live streams and it's not their fault. It's not Tony and Jenny's fault that they have 450, 500 people there. It's not Sharon at C's fault that they got 300 people on there. You can't, just in 30, 40, 50 people in here, it's hard to keep up with the chat. I can't imagine having 400 and 500. And you used to be the moderator, if I'm not mistaken, as you mentioned, for Josh Hokum at one time. I mean, he's got 200 or 300 people. People want a voice. They want questions answered. They want things like that. So I do think that's an opportunity for smaller channels. But I think the smaller channels also know that that path has already been paved by some of the larger channels. But there's enough YouTube out here for all of us to have our space and have fun and support each other. And that's what I love about the cruising community.
Yep, absolutely. I think, and going back to what you're saying about the food and travel, there's definitely room for it. Texas Pepito is here today. I noticed that. I've been talking you up a lot to him because I know he loves the food and barbecue side of things and loves travel. And I said, Mike's your guy, man. Come tonight and laugh at me a little bit while you're at it. Do the sour challenge. My buddy Evan Goldberg, that's also in here. He loves smoking and cooking and all that stuff. So he's now subscribed. So there's room. There's definitely room for that because most of us love to eat. There's no doubt about it, and we love to travel.
Yeah, that's what we think. We think too. So that's a good kind of segue question into you, Hani. You've been on a lot of cruise ships. I think you've cruised only Carnival so far, right?
Yeah.
I always ask people this because I'm a barbecue guy, right? And I like to eat. So, what's your thoughts? Have you been on a ship that has the Pig and Anchor by Guy Fieri? What's your thoughts on barbecue? Because you're from the West Coast out towards Arizona, California. We're from the East Coast. Maybe we have a little bit different opinion on barbecue. What's your opinion of Pig and Anchor on a Carnival ship?
Believe it or not, I haven't had the Pig and Anchor yet. Every time, it's very limited hours when it's available, and so it just seems like it just hasn't worked out. So that is on my list of things that I'm going to try to make a priority, just to say that I've tried it. But in barbecue in general, on the West Coast, everything sounds good to us. But it's funny, there's a place out here in Arizona called Rudy's that I like, but my buddy Evan that's in the chat, he's like, why would I eat there? Their stuff is garbage compared to mine. And he's right. I would much rather go to my buddy's house and eat his barbecue than these chain places that we have out here.
Yeah, there's a place, and I can't remember the name of it, and I'll bring it up the next couple of weeks, but there's a place in Arizona that was basically a gas station that started selling barbecue too that is pretty famous, and I think it's been on a couple of the Food Channel shows. I can't remember it off the top of my tongue, but I hear nothing but great things. So if we're ever back in Arizona again, we got to definitely find that out, which we used to go to Vegas quite a bit. We were actually married in Vegas, and we would stay in Vegas and travel to Arizona and California to see other parts of the state, go see the Grand Canyon, and I don't know where. Have you heard of that place in Arizona?
I'm trying to remember. And Evan, if you're in here, let me know if you might, because we looked at it. We were going to go to. You know who Mark Weens is? He does like traveling. If Mark Weens, he's I think he's from Thailand or what. Anyway, but he travels all over the world just to eat. I mean, the guy is like thin as a rail. But he came to Arizona and went to that spot that you're talking about. I just can't remember. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But they have the beef ribs that are like yay thick, and you can just smack it and the meat falls off. So.
Texas Pepito tells us real quick. Big and Anchor was trash the few times I tried it. So, hey, I have to admit, if the next time I'm on a cruise ship and I finally get to try it, I'm not going to hold back any punches. I always tell the truth. If it's really good, if it's really good, I mean, if I'm at a restaurant, I don't mean to be a food snob. I know Jay Klukowski calls himself a food snob, but if we're at a barbecue restaurant and it's not good, I'll tell them it's not good. We were at a restaurant recently and had some brisket. And I said, man, you didn't cook this long enough. It had not rendered out the fat in it. And the lady was like, terrified. My son,
Anthony was mortified.
My son's doing this. My wife's like, let's go to the car while he. I'm not being mean. I'm just telling him, I know barbecue, and if it's not good, I'm gonna tell you it's not good. I mean, I paid for it. I didn't ask for it to be free. So I'm just gonna be honest about it.
My buddy said it's called the thumb.
Oh, what now?
The thumb? Does that sound familiar?
Okay, okay. I hear it's really good out there. I really do. So tell us what you got going on with your channel. I know we're getting ready to bring our kids on here in a couple minutes and do the sour challenge. What is the Beach Life got going on their channel? What's Hani got going on? What can we expect out of your channel coming up in the next few months, next few weeks? And man, just tell us like it is, Hani. Tell us what you got going on, brother.
Yeah, definitely. So, coming up, I'm going to San Diego Saturday. So I don't know. I will be Friday night. I'll be hanging out with my friends at Midlife Crazy Right for the Love and Marriage show. Saturday, I'll head out to San Diego. So I might be doing some pop-up lives while I'm out there. I'm supposed to have a live next Friday, but I don't know that I'll be able to do it. So again, it might just be a pop-up live type of situation. I want to try to go out there and practice some of these things that I've learned from talking to many people, including Tony when I had Tony from Ollie Loco on, and he was just mentioning some things that I kind of took note of and I want to try out from a vlogging perspective. So, okay, two different places. So the place you were talking about, I guess, is called the whatever he said earlier, Tony, or whatever. The one that Mark Weens went to is the Little Miss Barbecue. So
okay.
Anyway, so moving forward, I'll be going to Hawaii on April 23rd. So there'll be some.
Man, I'm so jealous of that, Hani. That you guys are going to have a great time. You've been several times already, right?
I've been to Oahu 3 times, never to Maui. So this will be my first time to Maui. Looking forward to it.
So we can't wait to see those videos.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll tell you, I'll be honest, probably after we come back, I'll probably be cutting down to just maybe once a month doing lives, or if that, because at this point, for those of us, I was just having this conversation with some other creators on Marco Polo. At some point, we got to go back to being creators. The live shows are fun; they're a good way to fill some time while we were unable to create, right? But at some point, people are subscribing to us to see some content, and if we're just doing lives and we're just live shows and not creators, I don't know that we're doing our subscribers much justice. So I'm going to start focusing more on that and less on the lives.
Yeah, I was telling Michelle this past weekend, I got like 5 videos I need to shoot, and I shot one today. A lot of people don't realize as creators how much time you have invested in something. And it was my fault. It's Mike Lovelace's fault. I spent probably an hour today working on a video. I was trying to hurry up and get the video done in 2 hours and make sure it looked good and do a restaurant review. In about 50 minutes, it's about 2 hours into it. I was trying to get it in 2 hours. I was about 50 minutes into it, and all of a sudden my computer locks up.
No.
And Mike has learned in the past about every 10 to 15 minutes to save everything in case it goes down.
Good.
But I didn't do that today because I was in a hurry. And I lost 15 minutes of my life working on a video that I didn't save, and now I got to go back and redo it all later tonight or over the weekend to try to put that content out there. A lot of people, we on these lives, you don't make any. Even once you hit 1,000 subscribers, I think I make like 10 cents a video, right? I mean, it's not much in a month time period. You don't make any money on the lives. You make more money off the videos that you put out, but even then, it takes a ton. I mean, I may get $100 a month, but I mean, if you add up all the hours I put into it, and I know you too, as Hani, once you hit that 1,000, if you add up all the hours, you're probably working for 50 cents an hour. I mean,
It's so sad.
you're doing it because you love to do it, and for me, it's an outlet. I got a stressful job. I work hard all day, and it gives me an opportunity to have a creative side and an outlet to get out. That's why I do it. And plus, I just love to do it. I love food and I love travel.
So that's the way you should do it. Even if your end goal is monetization and making money out of it, if you're not enjoying it, it's going to show. It's going to come across, and you're going to look like some people in our community. I'm just going to put it out there that are just money hungry, shysters that are just trying to pull in money. It shows. It's very clear and evident to many people in the community when you're that way. So if you're not doing it from your heart, it's evident.
Ooh. So, hey, we got about 8 minutes left. You got your daughters around, and we're going to try to pull them in and do the challenge?
I'll go grab them, but somebody was asking earlier. I just want to answer that question about Marco. Oh, somebody's answering them. Let me go get my daughters, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Let me see. All right. So I've never talked before the words Marco Polo. What is this? Guess I'm behind. Hey, to be honest with you, Nana, Tom, and Brenda, I just downloaded the app. I really like the Marco Polo. There's a couple of groups. I know Dead Life Crazy has one. The who's the other one? We got Life is Good Today has one. The Degenerate Cruisers have one. Have all those channels have a Marco Polo set up. And what I like about Marco Polo is when you're trying to drive, and you can just hit Marco Polo and video yourself. It's like a quick text message instead of actually sending a text and trying to, to me, it's safer. So we started that up with our family, and we love that. So I would encourage you, if it's an app that you can download, it's free, and then you can join some of these other Marco Polo groups, and you can kind of keep up behind the scenes with everybody. And Hani, you got your beautiful daughters here. I can't wait to see this. We got Mr. Anthony here ourselves. So, all right, guys, we're going to open up these balls right here, right?
Yeah.
These are
our
pickle balls. We're going to open these up.
Don't even tell Mr. Mike tells you to.
And what I'm going to do is I can pull these right off the bat. There you go, Mr. Ant. So just to let y'all see what these look like. They're called sour pickle balls, and as soon as I open up, I smell the strong pickle smell right off the bat. So what we're going to do, everybody, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, 0, and when I say 0, you pop them in your mouth and see how long you can keep it in there, because these are supposedly really sour and have a strong pickle taste to them. So, all right, is everybody ready? You ready, Anthony?
Anthony, come closer so we can see
Anthony, you can go closer.
Okay. I think that's good.
That's good.
All right.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
So 3, get ready now. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, he already spit it back out, Anthony.
How bad was it?
How bad is it? Anthony, put it back in.
Come on, put it back
Come on,
in.
you do it. Come on, you do it.
Come on.
Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what, kids? We never put ours in. Hey, but me and Honey's going to do it too. 3, 2, 1.
That's so gross.
Gross, isn't it?
Ooh. It's definitely a pickle taste. I taste the salt. It doesn't taste really sour to me.
That's good.
Woo.
Yeah, definitely salty.
Yeah, and I can see, The longer you leave it in here, the worse it gets, right, girls?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh man, man, as it dissolves, it gets worse. I'm spitting.
Am I the only one that
Has anybody still got them in? Has anybody still got them
Oh,
in?
he's long.
Oh, I finished mine.
I finished mine.
I have one.
Y'all queued it up.
Yeah.
Good job.
I can't do that.
Good job.
I'm going to bail on you guys. So, hey, just to note that the Hani household, the Beach Life household won this challenge because I had to give up. Anthony, you still got yours in your mouth?
You know better. His hand.
Hey, we're losers here. They don't call us Lovelaces for nothing, right? We're losers, right? So, hey, Hani, thank you for young ladies coming on here and doing this challenge with us. Please hit Hani Beach Life up. Beautiful family you got, Hani. Thank you, ladies, for coming on here and doing
Thank
this
you.
with us.
Y'all did a great job.
Yeah, y'all killed it. And hey, everybody subscribe to Hani's channel, The Beach Life. Hit that thumbs up, hit that notification bells, and the link to the Facebook is this. You're killing it. Really determined, man. But I didn't chew it up. I couldn't eat it.
Look at mine.
All right.
Mike, you got
I got green teeth too. And it is March, right? It is March, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to catch you guys later. Thanks again, Hani. We'll definitely have to have you on for a full episode one night, brother.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Absolutely. This was fun. Thank you for including the girls. I appreciate it. That was awesome.
All right. Thank you. Hey,
Yeah, that's pretty
it's
gross.
pretty bad. I'm going to put it back in my mouth and try to talk. Should I?
No.
I got 2 minutes left. I'm not going to. Hey, so Life is Good Today is on next after us. Anthony, how you doing, buddy? You hanging in there?
Yeah.
You had to give up on it.
I think we've got a sleepy face.
Yeah, I think we got a sleepy head in here. But hey, just real quick, got 2 minutes here. We got some big things on our channels coming up. We're going to bring the kids in a little bit more to do some fun stuff in the future. In April, we have Tony and Jenny coming on.
That's going to be really fun.
That's going to be a lot of fun. And when they come on, we're going to mix it up a little bit. We're going to do something a little different with Tony and Jenny. We're going to have a show in which we involve kids. We're going to have the kids come on in the cruising community, and they're going to come in and ask Tony and Jenny questions. So that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a Kids Say the Darndest Things. So on that episode, I think it's it's mid-April. I think it's around the 15th, maybe the 15th. Tony and Jenny from Lolita Local will come on, and all the kids will ask Tony and Jenny a question, and then Tony and Jenny will ask them a question, and we hope it don't go sideways. You know how kids are, and kids say the darndest things. It definitely could go sideways. Who knows? But that should be a lot of fun. So if you got kids, and you're in the cruising community, and you possibly want to come on and have your kid ask a question, hit me up on Messenger behind the scenes. And Tony and Jenny were gracious enough. We wanted to do something different with them. And we said, hey, what about if we bring the kids on the show? Kids ask you questions and you get to ask them questions and do something a little different. I mean, Tony and Jenny's been on a lot of shows and they've been awesome reaching out to smaller channels and help promote them. But we thought, hey, let's bring the kids in as well, because the kids are the future of the cruising and travel and food community. And we get to bring the kids on and they'll get to ask some questions hey, Jonathan Short, great, man. Reach out behind the scenes. Let me know. We're going to bring the kids on. Hani's already told me that he's willing to do it. I've reached out to Danny Griswold. His son Landon's going to come on. So if you have kids, you're on this show, you watch the replay, and you want to come on that night, reach out behind the scenes. I'll come up with a list of some creators or even some fans of their show that have kids and that want to come on and ask them a question. They have to be willing to answer a question back from Tony and Jenny. So that's part of the plan. You ask them a question, they ask you a question. But thank you guys for coming
Thank
tonight.
you so much.
You've been great. I think we're going to head out to the mountains tomorrow. We got a day off. Again, we're going to take the kids and we're going to get some videoing in, try to get some more content out for you guys. Thanks again for Hani and the Beach Life, and also Life is Good Today. go watch Ronnie and Alma on the Thirsty Thursday episode coming up. We're going to turn around and show this video, and then the live is over. So thank you guys again for coming.
Thank you.
Hope
Have
you
a
have
great night.
great evening.
Thank you.